it's your boy, grown man, business. And listen, you can tap in, you can tap out. But you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. So what it do, what it do, what it do. Tap in or tap out, my G's. As always, man, we gonna ride out. Uh, I don't know, man, how I feel about it, how long, we gonna tap in real quick, though. I'm in the garage right now, man. It's raining outside. Uh, in the garage is where I work out. You already know if you tapped in. So, we gonna ride out for a few minutes, man. I figure, I'm editing a video right now, actually, so I wasn't even gonna tap in because I'm actually editing the Bobby Shmurda video. I'm editing that joint right now. So I wasn't even gonna tap in. My battery's not charged up for real. I'm gonna have to get my charger. But I said, why not? Why not tap in? So, what y'all think about this Bobby Shmurda? Bro, I did a whole video on it already because it's just it's ill. But what y'all think about this Bobby Shmurda situation, man? Have y'all chapped in about the Bobby Shmurda situation? Has anybody seen what's going on with Shmurda? Um, you know, like I said, I'm editing a video right now, so that's where I'm gonna put the majority of the content. But I'll say this, man. Bobby went to jail. He did his thing. He didn't rap. But when Bobby came out of jail, man, just something been off about Bobby the whole time. And you know, you already know how it go, man. You already know how it go. You already know that these entertainers are puppets. We already know that these entertainers are you get to live out your dream by rapping, but then your raps have to influence the youth and the youngsters. And we all know Bobby Shmurda was like, when Bobby Shmurda first dropped that song, that hot-ish song, Bobby was almost on some young boy, NBA young boy level. Like it was real momentum he had. Bobby had real momentum. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. He. What happens is these rappers, they go to jail, and when they come home, they still have the same, you know, they still have the same dreams as they had when they went in, because you become preserved when you get locked up and you go to prison. People don't really know that because a lot of people haven't been to prison. I never been to prison. But you know what I'm saying, when you in tune, my closest homie got 89 years. My one of my best dogs got 89 years. So when I say hands-on experience, contact, you know what I'm saying, to this thing, um, that's another, I tell you all the time, the realest on YouTube. The realest. So when you looking at it from that perspective, man, and you looking at a Bobby Shmurda again was like a young boy. When he dropped that song, he took off and he shot to the moon. You know what I'm saying? And the higher ups and elites, they take in and they spot people like that. You know, a young wild, whatever he is, he's Jamaican. One young wild Jamaican that's black. You know what I mean? He look black, but he's Jamaican. He's black, right? But he, you know what I'm saying, young wild Jamaican, and he's jumping all on the tables and he's just performing his song. And his song, he was like a wizard. He threw his head in the air, the joint disappeared. You know what I'm saying? He goes to jail for 7 years and comes back, and he's like a whole nother person, bro. Because he's still chasing that dream of being this big artist, right? This gang, whatever his image is. I don't even want to put no title on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is. But he hasn't dropped it. He hasn't dropped anything like that song. That one song was it. That was it for Bobby when it come to music. I can't really. And now, ever since Bobby got out of jail, Bobby been doing like the weirdest things, man. The weirdest things. Like even the way he dances. The way he dances in these videos. Me and the home, people in the bar, whoever's talking about it, they like, yo, no, he been locked up for a long time. He just young. He need to, he's been pent up. But bro, it's something about, you got to be careful, man. When you watching a man and his mannerisms, it ain't nothing wrong with dancing like that, but it's something about it, you know. So now, up to present date, what's going on right now? I get to the crib, I'm strolling, you know what I'm saying? Again, we all the same. That's another thing too. Like when before this internet, you had to go out and be impressionable. You had to go out and do relationship building. You couldn't really build up a character on. You had to be hands on. See, I'm a dinosaur because I remember that. I was in that. You had to be hands on. You understand? So that's why I say we the same. We the same because the majority of the, what we looking at when we scroll up these joints and we looking at this content is people who was used to be on the outside looking in. They couldn't get in. They'd get beat up. They was the ones getting beat up in the back of the class. They was the ones getting bullied and stuff like that in gym class in the locker room. These content creators that most of us watch. So like I said, I'm a content. I consume content and I can feel what I'm consuming. You feel what I'm saying? So I get to the crib, I start seeing videos. I check the DMs on Instagram. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. And it's a couple people with these videos from Bobby Shmurda. Right, so I watch it. Bobby Shmurda's in the bed with two people, right? Two people, male or female. I don't know, right? And he's reenacting the Friday scene where Smokey's saying, Smokey from hold on real fast, guys. Hold on real quick. Ride me real quick. I told you can hear things and shit. You can hear things and hold on real quick. Ride with me. Scrap it. Yeah. Hold on, guys. Man, you can hear things in crib. Hold on real quick. It's all good though. I ain't tripping. I'll go back out there with y'all in a minute. Y'all don't steal, so I can bring y'all in the crib anyway. But anyway, right? So Bobby, I like to have that thing next to me. If it ain't next to me, you feel me? If it ain't next to me, then I get the hearing thing. I like to have it. I don't care. I don't care where I'm at, all around the crib. Anyway, so Bobby, you know what I'm saying? He's been acting weird. You feel what I'm saying? And now, like I said, up to present day, here we go. So that I'm right back on track. Bobby's in the bed with two people. One person you can't see. You feel we? You can't see this guy. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad. Not the guy allegedly or person. Right? You can't see this person. This person is fully covered under the. He's reenacting the scene from Smokey when Smokey says, I told you I was gonna stop smoking, but I ain't smoking. I ain't gonna stop smoking. And he's and Smokey's in the bed, but in this movie, Smokey's by himself. Smokey doesn't have anybody. Smokey doesn't have anybody in the bed with him. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm right. Hold on, guys. That's right there. Oh, here we go. All right, so boom. So Smokey, so that's what he's reenacting, right? He's reenacting the Smokey scene. But Smokey was by himself. Bobby's in the bed with two people, right? One person's fully covered, you can't see him. The other person's fully covered, but you can see the top of this person's head to about like right here. Like this, right? You can see this, right? You can see this. Now listen, guys. If you haven't seen this Bobby Shmurda video, if you look right here, this is the same edge up. The same edge up like this is what this person's laying down like this. And it's, listen, it's this same edge up, but it's just not this hair. It's like Latino. It's like Latino, Dominicano. It's like that. You know what I'm saying? Like these dudes, they think they want exotic. So they think that's exotic. But this dude, this person, not dude, whoever was on, because you can't see you can't see the face. You feel me? You can't see the face. But the edge up though. And again, listen, guys, listen, follow me. And I'm gonna let this ride. I'm gonna let this live ride. It is what it is. I wasn't even playing. Let me see. Let me see what my juice is like. I got a little juice. I wasn't even planning it, but we gonna rock out for a few seconds. So again, you know, and then I'm gonna edit this video, which I'm talking all of this and breaking all of this down. But you know how we do with the pre-recordings, coming from multiple different angles. You know what I'm saying? I lined it up nice. About 18 minutes, 20 minutes. We gonna talk about this, right? But for right now, this is the edge up. Can you guys listen? If you can